Alright. I've been playing some more of the I Hate Slaughter maps. And yeah, the next one is from the secret map. I'm just gonna say, if epilepsy or flashing lights or whatever is problematic, I don't know, minimize the video or something, because yeah, this is a bit of a problematic one in terms of that. So use the time of me typing it in to deal with that situation. I'm gonna have the brightness all the way down. So yeah, this is a bit of a call-out post to Andrei Rovinsky. I really hope I'm saying that right. What is going on here, right? Like, I don't know if I can even say I think it's ugly, but uh, it's just hard to look at. Okay. It's cool that it changes color. I don't know if that's an MBF21 thing or what. But alright, we hit the Soul Sphere, we get the BFG. And if I could just complain about a skill issue that I was having. I beat this map on like maybe my third try. But I didn't kill the Wolfenstein guys in the normal exit before going to the other exit. And maybe I'll find that other one, or maybe I'll just show it off in No Monsters. What's going on with that exit? I don't understand it. I wish I could tell you much of a strategy for this. I kind of just did this like 35 times until I got it. Yeah, there's only one secret. There's some soul spheres in here. Yeah, sorry about that. I know I've been pretty whiny about this one, but I do like the map, and all of the maps so far have been good and unique. You know, I've played a decent amount of Doom, and I don't really feel like I would place this as neatly as a lot of other maps. And that's usually what I'm looking for, you know, something a little bit funky, but maybe not that funky, because let's be real, I play like only Boom and MBF stuff. I never play anything GZ Doom. So I like the soul spheres being on the damaging yellow. And somehow, it's still clear that the yellow is damaging, despite this absolute mess of color. This is pretty impressive that anything can be clear in this. Oh, I think I just got an inefficient energy cell pack. Get this other soul sphere. There are two of them. Everyone knows Andrei Rovinsky loves their multiple soul spheres right next to each other. I went up there just for the megasphere, really. Finally got the archvile. So I don't know exactly what the deal is with the pillars. It might be random, it might be timed, it might be rhythmic. I don't know exactly what the situation is. No, some of them go up and down, but I think some of them just go down at a certain point in like completing the objectives. By the way, the dog. Let's look at it. There's dog. While I do some cleanup. Cool guy, right? Or gal, I don't know. It is very difficult for me to give any meaningful commentary when a lot of this is just, I'm running around, I'm trying to not rocket myself in the face, you know, basic stuff like that. Because this map's so chaotic. Could have died there. I benefited from the wonky hitbox Lost Souls have. Is that a thing in DSDA? Oh yeah, I get that in Vol. By the way, when I first beat this map, I didn't even know there was an invuln. I don't know why it was so hard for me to beat this afterwards. Wait, I know exactly why. First time I beat this level, I mostly used rockets. I used rockets to clear out, like everyone, rockets and plasma. But once I realized there's a BFG, I'm like, when I do this map again, I gotta do it with, you know, with the BFG. And apparently that is more difficult. So now we just have 100 enemies left, and I'm definitely not going to forget about an entire group of revenants and get smacked almost to 0 from full. By the way, just some info on what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the rest of the Riddler trophies in Batman as I do the commentary. And I don't know how to turn off the audio tapes. Wait, yeah, I do. So if you hear that in the background, that's why. Some character bios. Alright, I turned it off. Alright, I want to deal with all the lost souls, make this pretty. Finally get a backpack after all that. Oh, what does that say? Can we try to read that? It looked like it was saying some words. Bonus map, that's what it says. It says bonus map, I remember now. You can see me not remembering where the enemies spawn in or when it's actually the revenants are back there. And it's like, wait. I forgot. Oh boy. I'm like, I gotta take cover in this next area. Oh man. I really almost died to just forgetting which side the revenants are on. You don't get it. Revenants, the homing missiles, man, they really are the biggest threat. Of course you get it. Genuinely, I would be more confident fighting a group of cyber demons than like one revenant. Like, what if these were, say, 1 out of every 3 of them was kept and replaced by a cyber demon? Would I feel better about that? I don't know. No, obviously not, because that would be like 6 cyber demons. No, let's not make up scenarios, okay? I'm almost dying to revenants. I think it would be easier with cyber demons. No. It is interesting. They're kind of stuck on the wall there, and that has a real like design thing. Because it means you can't circle strafe them. Revenants, as scary as they are, you can circle strafe them. You're kind of good. And if you can't circle strafe them, it's pretty hard to get close and be safe. Which is the situation you want with BFG. Now you might notice there are 16 enemies. Wait, there are 6 enemies remaining. And there are multiple exits to this map. And if you've been following along, you know one of the exits has the Wolfenstein guys, okay? And I didn't even realize that I had gone into one of the exits. And then it moved to the next map. So that's 6? I'm like, what was going on with the 6? And if you go in there, it warps you to map 6. Where this just progresses you to the next map. So I'm like, wait, which one am I supposed to go in? The 6 or the... this one? This one takes you to map 4, okay? Well, that was weird. So if I could just explain that in no monsters real quick. Level 21, warp 31, no monsters. Okay. So right over here is the exit, okay? And what happened first time I beat most of the map, I didn't open that area up to the Wolfenstein guys. I never fought them. And instead, I went in here. And then I'm like, wait, am I stupid? Oh, okay. I had no clip on, my bad. And with no clip, you can't get out of here. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm stuck. And then it took me to map 6. It took me to map 6 with a warp zone. I didn't want to go to map 6. Oh, I don't really care what map I landed in. I just wanted UV Max. So yeah, cool map, though I was a little salty about the ending. Okay.